whatever model you use, if you even close it down, and I fear that that is an option which is becoming more and more realistic.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister and Chairman of LIAT shareholders governments, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, has painted a bleak outlook on regional airline LIAT. Speaking on GBN's Beyond the Headlines Monday night, Gonsalves outlined the options being considered by LIAT.
3 options were put forward. 1, restructure LIAT. And in this restructuring, everybody has to bear some of the pain of the restructuring. The second option, give it to the private sector completely. Well, that's a non-starter because that's only abstract and theoretical. And thirdly, close the airline down and start afresh.
Gonsalves said that only Grenada has responded positively to LIAT's call for regional assistance with a contribution of $1 million. He said if other governments do not contribute their quota to the airline, routes will be cut. Gonsalves said that if the airline was to fold operations, it will need an approximate $50 million to pay worker severance. President of the Senate, Chester Humphrey, who was the chairman of the LIAT shareholders group of unions for more than a decade, was one of the panelists on the program. He said LIAT is not receiving the assistance a regional institution needs. He said if the scrapping of the airline is to be implemented, Grenadians will be among in excess of 600 regional workers that could be unemployed.
LIAT workers have made an enormous contribution to this regional institution called LIAT. LIAT workers invested significant portions of their pension funds into LIAT. Over time, those shares have been diminished, essentially resulting significantly in a loss. LIAT workers have taken a big hit with the collapse of CLICO. Again, pension funds money are involved there. If LIAT collapses, you are talking about maybe 500 workers directly losing their jobs immediately.
Just over 600.
Not enough airline capacity in the region to immediately absorb all of these people.
Humphrey spoke to the possible implications if LIAT was to collapse.
Because without LIAT, a lot of things will be affected in this economy. Significantly our tourism sector, because I'm telling you, in the off-season, meaning in the seasons when most North American and European tourists don't visit these parts, which is a non-winter part of the year, what keeps a lot of the hotels going, even though there is a downturn in occupancy, but what keeps a lot of them cash flow going is actually LIAT. So if LIAT was to go under, it will have significant effects.
LIAT is currently seeking an injection of $5.4 million to help keep the airline in the sky. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.